Hello and welcome to day 17 of our Advent calendar. I wonder if you've had the experience of being speechless. Something so unusual or so surprising or so disturbing has happened that you genuinely don't know what to say. Maybe you just blurted it out. I don't know what to say. That was Zechariah's experience of the angel's visit that we looked at yesterday. But his speechlessness wasn't just out of surprise. There's a sobering note struck by the angel. Now, as we get ready for Christmas, we'd like things all to be sweetness and light. We'd like there to be no clouds on the horizon. We don't like being told that what we're doing or saying is anything less than the very best, or less than what's right. But that's what happened to Zechariah. He was in the holy place of the temple with the worshippers outside when he saw the angel. Being overwhelmed by emotions can leave any of us speechless, and when it does, it's important to identify which emotion it is. Fear makes people speechless. Joy makes people speechless. Pain renders people speechless. But at this moment, it was disbelief that made Zechariah speechless. Faithful and God-fearing he may have been, but when Zechariah received the news that he and Elizabeth's prayer for a baby was about to be answered, he unleashed the sliver of ice in his heart that would refuse to believe it. Now, when we have flashes of speechlessness, we soon get over it. It doesn't take long before we can talk again. And here's what the angel actually said. I am Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you and to tell you this good news. And now, because you refuse to believe it, you will be silent and not able to speak until this happens. Because you didn't believe my words, which will come true at their appointed time. Now, while all this is going on, the people outside were wondering what on earth had happened to Zechariah. I mean, he only went in to burn incense. That was 15 minutes ago. But when a traumatized Zechariah emerged, they knew something was up. And it was only after the dumb Zechariah gesticulated that they understood he'd been in the presence of God. Instead of being speechless for a few moments while he came to terms with the enormity of the message, Zechariah's speechlessness lasted for 9 months at least, until the baby was born. And all because he chose not to believe what God was saying to him. See, even God's people make the mistake of thinking that we know better than God. When we're tempted to think one of God's promises is impossible, remember his work throughout history. God's power is not confined to our expectations. And trusting him in spite of gut reactions which tell us not to is why we need to live close to him and how we can get to know him better. And that will make Christmas truly special. May you know the speechlessness of joy this Christmas by trusting him. God bless you. Hello again. If you're watching this on YouTube, you might like to subscribe. There's a little button below this frame, and then you'll get an alert to tell you when the next one comes out. You could also like it, or you could leave a comment and join in the conversation. It would be great to hear from you.